Hey, what's up? You already know. This is your girl K5 Tiff. Rolling with my main man DJ B Tweezy, and you are now tuned into BossRadioLive.com. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is BossRadioLive.com. You already know. Rugz D Bewler just stepped in the building.
Yes, sir.
You already know he's here. Call us up 347-851-7535 for all types of comments, concerns, or anything you want to ask Rugz D. How you been?
I've been blessed. I'm all right.
That's a great job.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Right. You from Harlem. Yeah. You've been doing your grind for a minute now, but you're also like a newcomer to a lot of people. So,
yes.
So you being a newcomer, do you think the music industry and your fans have embraced you, sort of?
I think it won't be hard for them to embrace me, for the simple fact it seems natural. I don't think it seems forced.
Right.
You know, a lot of people do shit and it seems forced. Like when people wearing certain clothes and shit like that, you'll be looking like they're trying too hard.
Right.
I don't think people really look at my music, or when I let them get a listen to it, they'll be like, you know, he's forcing the issue. So, plus I've been behind the scenes of certain things, like from acting and doing other things, shit. So it's like I've been in this environment before. I always loved music, but now it came apart.
Right. So you being behind the scenes a lot, you say, and you still being a newcomer, like I said, what have been the advantages and disadvantages that you've overcame, like you came across so far?
The disadvantages, I would say, is probably people not wanting to listen.
Yeah,
the hardest disadvantage is your people's. You know, you love them and they love you sincerely, and you have the same understandings. Y'all can run the streets together, y'all can eat together, mess with the same girls and shit like that. But when it comes to business and shit like that, you got people that really don't want to take you serious, you know. But it's cool, you still got love for them, but they just sometimes don't want to put that effort in.
Right.
So I think a lot of artists, I was telling the artist the other day, like, yo, what you're going through, I went through the same thing, proving your point to certain people. So I think that was like one of the dilemmas of you know, being a newcomer.
Right. Certain obstacles, you just like kind of overcome them or whatever. So your name is Rugz D Bewler.
Rugz D Bewler.
Is this one of your many characters? Because you have a Rugz D Bewler, then you have Bewler the Doula, then you have a Muhammad MC. Like, explain, what is Rugz D? Who is Rugz D Bewler?
Rugz D Bewler was a character in which I created based on my name, D Rugz. Most people uptown call me Rugz or D Rugz. That was a name I had uptown, you know what I'm saying, or it was given to me eventually.
Right.
And as I got serious with my career, I'm like, I can't be saying my name is D Rugz because it spells drugs. It was cool, but I just felt my style was a little more broad than that.
Right.
You know, so at first Bewler was one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
Bewler's Day Off was my favorite movie. So what I just did was, one day I was just thinking about it. I reversed it. I reversed D Rugz and put Rugz D to make it like D with the middle initial of the name.
Okay.
And just changed the Bewler, because Bewler, they spell it B-E-U.
B-U-E,
yeah, it's different.
L-E-R, something like that.
I spelled it in a way where somebody would just commonly think it was B-E-W-L-E-R.
Right.
You know, it's kind of smooth, it's more catchy, you ain't got to do all that other shit. So that's how the name came about.
That's some thought into that name.
Yeah.
It's actually hot.
Mohammed McFly is just another character. I would say the more suave and debonair person, the more person that be Dapper Dan, you know. Just another part of me.
And what's Muhammad? Just like thought
Muhammad, well, that's part of my name.
Okay.
You know, for religious reasons or whatever the case may be. So I just incorporated, you know, my everyday life and my religion within that name and stuff like that. So
cool. So I know you said you was back scenes of acting. You were actually, like in high school, you actually played the character Kenzo in Finding Forrester.
Yeah.
How did you come
that
across
was low-key.
that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a dun in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It was crazy.
How did that
Get
come
smacked
about?
in the head and all that.
Yeah, I went through it. It was cool. It was a good experience. Like, I got to chill with some of the coolest people. I got to see what this business was like.
Right.
You know, I just felt at that time I could have did more. I was more naive. I didn't really know what was the next step and what to do next. People was always asking me, yeah, you did a good job. I want to act. And it was cool because a lot of my people wanted to get into it. A lot of people that are rappers now came to me to the side like, yo, I want to act.
Right.
But I had to tell people, like, it's just not what you think it is. Like, don't think you're just gonna, just because you got a gig or you got that role, you're guaranteed the next role.
Right.
So it was cool, but the politics was too much for me.
And that's why I was going to ask you what made you transition from being an actor to a rapper. Or initially, when you did the gig, you always wanted to rap anyway, like past music.
I always was rapping. When I did Final Forest, like, Lil Zane was one of the people. So me and him used to be rapping and playing around and blah, 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 so forth, so forth. And prior to that, I was, my boy, Charlie Black, got me a gig down at Def Jam, intern or whatever, at The Rock. And he was doing promotion, but I wanted to be an A&R so badly.
Me too.
I love, like, I think everybody had that A&R dream. Like, so I wanted to be an A&R, and I love samples, you know what I'm saying? I love listening to cuts and old school music, so I thought it would be for me. And in the transition, I wanted to do that. I started doing my own music. I've been doing my music for a long time, writing songs and stuff like that, but I never took it serious. A lot of my friends, a couple of my friends, 2 of them are locked up right now. They was like, yo, you should stop wanting to do other people's music and do your own.
Right.
So with that happening, I started writing my own music and doing my shit, and I just started pursuing it. So it was like, for me, interning, once I realized that type of shit wasn't for me, I started doing my own hands. Yeah.
So I hear that you write all of your music?
I write all my music, even the hooks. I'll sing it. I'm not even a singer, but I harmonize my ass off.
I'll write for you, man. Stop lying.
That's what's up. So, your style is actually, like, you have a different style from, like, the average, like, rapper, sort of, whatever. And it's actually sick, but I don't know, like, I get, like, a kind of a mix of a Lupe and a Kid Cudi from you. Do you hear that a lot?
I hear the Lupe similarities, not as far as, just as content, you know what I'm saying, the way, the direction we go. And I'm humble for that, because I think he's a dope artist, you know what I'm saying, very dope. He's opening lanes for people like me to do what we do, so it's no disrespect to that. I get that, I get Q-Tip, you know, I get like my style is very different. It's no different. It's no different from anybody else, because I can help you understand what I'm doing. Right. I just rather take it another direction, you know. But it's some dope shit.
What inspired you to, like, kind of make your style a little different from others? Like, is it natural, or you was like, man, I'm trying to switch it up, I want to be different, I don't want to be like everybody else?
I think it was kind of natural. I used to rap like shit. Back in the days, I used to try to rap like, I tried to do my battle thing, you know, shout out to T-Rex and all that. He's been around me for a while. When we was younger, we was in Watley. I was trying to do my thing and shit and battle and all that rapping. I got guns and but it just wasn't for me. Like, I just needed a little more style, a little more pizzazz to it. No disrespect to anybody that get it in like that, because that's their art and that's their craft. And right now Harlem is holding it down as far as the battle scene. Right. But it just wasn't for me. I just always wanted to get complicated. Sometimes I get too complicated for myself, but for the most part, it's complicated, but you can break it down a little after a while. It's not too hard to understand.
Not too hard. So I know you have the different episodes of
the Chronicles.
The Chronicles of Bewler.
The Chronicles of Bewler.
And, like, tell me, what is that? Like, is that sort of like a music trailer? Because you have, like, episodes 1, 2, and 3. So
it's basically a rough It's like it's an introduction, a rough introduction of what I'm doing. Right. A lot of people don't know what I'm doing. To this day, I can walk by people and they'll be like, yo, I didn't know you rap, or they're like, damn, your shit is dope, though, at the end of the day. So it's just basically giving you a piece of me. No editing, no bullshit around. It's just, like, really seeing.
So it's like live footage of you, like, doing performances and stuff like that?
Everything. All the little grinds and the little bullshit I'm going through right now. I mean, it's beautiful now, but from the past couple of months what I've been going through, or last year, transitions, you're catching all of that. But right now, things are becoming very, very smooth and very cool, but the Chronicles of Rugz D Bewler is just an introduction of everything we're doing. And it's really going into this project I'm working on right now called the 24-Hour Karate School.
Okay, and tell us about that. Is it a mixtape, or?
Right now the mixtape is out. 24-Hour Karate School project.
Wait, before you even get into the project, tell me about that title.
That's crazy. 24-Hour Karate School. I don't know if people know what's going on, but Dame Dash has he has Black Rock and Blue Rock, which is his new company right now. And with that being said, he does art. He has an art gallery. Okay. Within this art gallery is a recording studio, a place where Creative Control, which is this dope film company, and just a lot of dope shit is going on in there. Anyway, Mos Def and Currency came over within 24-Hour Karate School. Next thing I know, Mos Def makes the song, and it just becomes some shit. the buzz of artists that coming in within this vicinity that Dame was getting over there are so dope that they just named it like, yo, we should just call the project Ski Beats Presents the 24-Hour Karate School.
Right.
And Ski Beats was an amazing DJ. If nobody knows, he did Lucchini for Camp Low, Reasonable Doubt, and a bunch of others. Shout out to Ski if he's watching, whoever else. Or just get him on the line, you know. But
he's cool.
It's some dope shit. So the 24-Hour Karate School, I think y'all need to check it out. It's online right now. My single is called Super Bad. We got Tabby Bonet on there. We got Style Lee, Jean Grey, Mos Def, Jim Jones, J Electronica, The Cool Kids.
And how did you link up with all of those people?
I linked up with them. The whole transaction that happened because of Jim. Jim Jones really set the tone. Yeah. He made a call. I went by his studio to let me cuts off my project.
Okay.
And after I let him hear cuts off the project, he was like, I want you to holler at Dame and go see Dame. He has a dope project coming up. Called Dame. He set up a meeting, whatever. Prior to that, my manager wanted me to be on the project anyway. So just Jim co-signing and helping the situation made it even smooth. The first day I met Dame, I think in that day I cut 2 songs the first day I met him.
Really?
And one of the singles that I'm going to let y'all hear today is one of the songs that we cut. And it's also on the 24-Hour Karate School project. So
they have a lot of stuff looking good for you.
A lot of stuff,
man.
man.
Kudos
Not
to
the
you.
first floor.
The grind, everything.
Yeah,
You really are
we're not
blessed
playing
right now.
We're not playing.
I see. So tell me about your this Team Colors. Is this a clique, a crew, a label? Like, what is it?
Team Colors is more than a label, more than a clique, more
Tell
than
me
a
about
crew.
all the members
It's
in there.
dope.
No, they're a
It's
gang,
dope.
man.
Yeah,
Nah.